Greetings, I'm Alex and welcome to the vibrant heart of London, Leicester Square. Throughout the 17th century, Leicester Fields, now Leicester Square, was a notorious dueling location. Famous duels to have occurred here, including one between a Captain Richard French and Captain Richard Coote. On Saturday evening, October 29, 1698, after an evening of drinking, Baron Mohun and his friend and neighbour, Edward Rich, 6th Earl of Warwick and Holland, and a gentleman, Captain Richard Coote, set off to duel. The argument, fueled, of course, by alcohol, was laughably trivial, involving only minor insults and bruised egos. Yet, after Captain French had retired wounded from the sword fight, it was the inebriated Earl of Warwick, who then clashed swords with Captain Coote on behalf of French, in the course of which Warwick plunged his sword clean into Coote's left breast. The captain had also received a second fatal wound, through the ribs and into the diaphragm. This iconic locale has hosted its fair share of cinematic history, with its first cinema gracing us in 1930, and the inaugural movie premiere captivating audiences in 1937. Today, our journey pays homage to some of film's most unforgettable scenes, each remarkable statue dynamically interacting with its surroundings. Join me for the walking tour of scenes in the square at Leicester Square.
Upon the lower roof of the iconic Odeon Cinema, a striking statue of the legendary Batman commands attention. With an unyielding gaze, the Dark Knight overlooks the bustling cityscape, epitomizing eternal vigilance and unwavering justice. Standing tall beneath the dynamic expanse of shifting skies, he remains an enduring symbol of hope and resilience.
This charming statue embodies the eponymous hero of the Harry Potter films, resonating with an enchanting allure. Resembling a more faithful rendition of the illustrations that graced the original books, it bears a likeness to Daniel Radcliffe, while standing distinct in its bronze splendor. Installed in Leicester Square on September 30, 2020, as part of the immersive trail celebrating the magic of cinema, titled Scenes in the Square, this statue captures Harry Potter in exhilarating flight upon his Nimbus 2000. It echoes the iconic moment from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which premiered in this very square in 2001, joining the initial 8 statues unveiled in February 2020. This delightful figure, alongside Paddington Bear, has swiftly become one of the most beloved statues among children and visitors alike, an emblem of joy and wonder in the heart of the city. Truly, it stands not only as a monument of cinematic lore, but as a beloved icon of childhood dreams. The iconic figure of Mary Poppins, which adorns the West Terrace, can be seen flying over a flower bed, gracefully descending to the ground floor, where 2 films about the sweet but stern London nanny have premiered, not far from the Prince Edward Theatre, home to the award-winning musical Mary Poppins. This character is undoubtedly one of the most beloved in the world of musical films and British theatre. Her ability to restore order with the snap of a finger, to bring to life picturesque scenes of life, and her immediate ability to find magic in every moment of the ordinary have made her a symbol that warms the hearts of audiences around the world. 54 years after her original big screen debut, Mary Poppins returned in 2018, with Emily Blunt effortlessly donning the hat and once again grabbing that magical umbrella left to her by the incomparable Julie Andrews.
In the northeast part of Leicester Square, opposite Pizza Hut restaurant, you can find the statue celebrating Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is the head mascot of Warner Brothers. Bugs is best known for his starring roles in the Looney Tunes and Merry Melody series of animated short films. The iconic movie character is hopping out of the ground, and he is eating a carrot. You can also see a mailbox next to him. If you've ever seen Get Out, you probably remember that iconic sunken place scene, wide eyes, silent scream, pure terror. Well, now you can see it in bronze. Right here in Leicester Square, there's a sculpture of Daniel Kaluuya, capturing his unforgettable performance. Kaluuya, a London-born actor, blew everyone away in Get Out, earning an Oscar nomination and proving he's one of the best in the game. So, next time you're in Leicester Square, check it out. What's your favorite Daniel Kaluuya role? Let me.
This statue portrays Gene Kelly in his most famous role as Don Lockwood in the film Singing in the Rain. No wonder it got its representation in the Cinema Sculpture Park at Leicester Square. The statue is very realistic, created with the help of computer programs from the scenes of the film. Gene had an attention to detail, and that's what he's known for. I think people love Gene in the movie Singing in the Rain. It's an iconic image that's known all over the world, frequently regarded by film fans the world over as the greatest movie musical of all time. It's worth noting that Gene Kelly was Singing in the Rain's first-name director and choreographer. Here's a remarkable piece of movie trivia. Gene Kelly had a temperature of 103 degrees when he famously sang and danced to Singing in the Rain. Now the question, why is Gene Kelly considered a genius of cinema? The answer is because he led a real revolution in the film musical. His innovative solutions changed the classic Hollywood musical. Kelly combined dance with film, suggested a more effective use of space, camera movement, and angles. The next experiment is mixing live action with animation. After all, Gene Kelly's work was not only at one time distinguished by a high level of perfection and novelty, his talent and originality, as it turned out, are still of great global importance. It's time to dance your way to our next iconic statue, as we celebrate more cinematic history here at Scenes in the Square. Discover the charm of TKTS, the official London theatre ticket booth, renowned for offering discounted tickets to London's vibrant theatre scene. Perched atop the TKTS building in Leicester Square, the statue of the beloved duo, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, often goes unnoticed by the throngs of tourists. The enchanting atmosphere of the square pays homage to their timeless 1929 classic, Liberty. This iconic partnership, celebrated for their comedic genius, graced more than 100 films between the 1920s and 1940s, with their legacy recently revived by Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly in the heartwarming biopic, Stan and Ollie. What defined their success was a camaraderie steeped in affection. Stan, with his innocent clumsiness, juxtaposed against Oliver's boisterous bravado. Though they were, in every sense, chalk and cheese, it was their unwavering friendship that beckoned audiences back, film after film. Uniquely, this statue was meticulously crafted from film footage, setting it apart from the conventional reliance on 3D scanning or mere references. Now let us visit Wonder Woman. Venture to the edge of Leicester Square, toward the Underground, where you will discover the View Cinema West End at the corner of Leicester Court. There, bursting through the wall, you'll encounter one of the most cherished and iconic superheroes, Wonder Woman herself. This extraordinary superhero embodies strength and resilience. Wonder Woman first graced pages in All-Star Comics in 1941. Our statue captures her in a fierce moment, wielding the famed lasso of truth from her recent escapades in Wonder Woman 1984. Now, let us return to the square and meet our next cinematic star.
Guardian of laughter and tears, Charlie Chaplin united people across generations with his silent yet impactful language of cinema. Born in London, he took his first steps towards stardom on the stage of the nearby London Coliseum before achieving groundbreaking success in America. This statue, from the polished shoes and oversized trousers, to the tight jacket, iconic bowler hat, and trusty cane, perfectly captures his most beloved character, the tramp, a symbol of resilience and humanity. Standing here in Leicester Square, it reminds us that humor transcends time, healing and connecting us all, even amidst chaos.